Rocks and minerals. Learning objectives. Types of rocks. Minerals. Thousands of different types of rocks and minerals have been found on Earth. Underneath the crust, Earth has 3 layers. These layers are the mantle, the outer core and the inner core. The mantle is a layer of hot, melted rock below the crust. The outer core lies beneath the mantle. It is made mostly of melted iron, and it is even hotter than the mantle. The inner core is the hottest part of Earth. Most rocks at the Earth's surface are formed from mainly 8 elements: oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron, magnesium, calcium, potassium and sodium. But these elements are combined in a number of ways to make rocks. They are very different from each other. Rock. Type of rocks. Geologists classify that Earth's crust is made of 3 types of rock. 1. Igneous rock. 2. Sedimentary rock. 3. Metamorphic rock. Igneous rock. The oldest of all rocks type is the igneous rocks. These rocks are formed deep inside the Earth. They melt because of the high pressure and temperature inside the Earth. Crust and this rock in melted state is called magma. As the magma pushes towards the Earth's surface, it starts cooling and turns into solid igneous rock. All igneous rocks do not cool the same way. That is why they all do not look the same. Some cool slowly, deep under the Earth's surface. These are called intrusive igneous rocks. The slow cooling form rocks with large crystals. Other rocks are formed when volcanoes erupt, causing magma to reach the Earth's surface through long cracks. When magma reaches on the Earth's surface, it is called lava. Lava cools quickly and forms rocks with small crystals. They are called extrusive igneous rocks. There are many kinds of igneous rocks. Formation of igneous rock. Molten lava. Dried lava. Granite. Granite is an igneous rock that is composed of 4 minerals. These minerals are quartz, feldspar, mica and usually hornblende. Granite forms as magma cools far under the Earth's surface. Granite is an excellent material for building bridges and buildings because it can withstand 1,000 pounds of pressure. It is also used for making monuments because it weathers slowly. Granite rock. Pumice. Pumice is very light-colored frothy volcanic rock. Pumice is formed from lava that is full of gas. The lava is thrown out fire through the air during an eruption. Lava moves quickly through the air. It cools and the gases escape, leaving the rock full of holes. Pumice is so light that it can float on water. Pumice is ground up and used today in soaps, abrasive cleansers, and also in polishes. Pumice. Basalt. They are dark-colored fine-grained extrusive rocks. The mineral grains are so fine that it is impossible to identify them with the naked eye. They are the most widespread of all the igneous rocks. Most basalt are volcanic in nature. These rocks were formed by the rapid cooling and hardening of the lava. These rocks are also called scoria rocks. Basalt. Sci facts. Obsidian is also formed by quick cooling of lava, but it does not have pores like pumice. It is smooth and glassy and is dark in color, almost like black glass, and is used for making jewelry. Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks are formed at the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface is constantly being eroded. It means that rocks are broken up into smallest pieces by weathering agents such as wind, water and ice. These little bits of rock turn into pebbles, gravel, sand and clay. They flow down rivers and streams. These pieces settle and start depositing, and the sediments form layers over a long time. The layers become pressed down and turn into solid rocks. These rocks are called sedimentary rock. Most sedimentary rocks are formed underwater. So sedimentary rocks are common all over the world. Sedimentary rocks are often rich in fossils. Some examples of sedimentary rocks are sandstone, shale, limestone, conglomerate and coal. Formation of sedimentary rocks. Sandstone. Sandstone is composed mainly of feldspar and quartz. It varies in color, yellow, red and white. It forms from the cementing together of sand-sized grains forming a solid rock. Sandstones is often soft and used to make common building and paving material. The Red Fort in Delhi is made of red sandstone. Sandstone. Red Fort. Shale rock. Shale rock is formed from clay that is piled together by pressure. Their color is commonly gray, but it may be white, yellow, brown, green or black. They are used to make bricks and other material that is fired in a kiln. Shale rock. Limestone. Limestone rock is composed primarily of calcium carbonate in the form of the mineral calcite. It is most commonly found in clear, warm, shallow marine waters. It is usually an organic sedimentary rock that forms due to the accumulation of shale, coral, algal and fecal debris. It can also be a chemical sedimentary rock formed by the precipitation of calcium carbonate from lake or ocean water. Limestone. Conglomerate. It is a classic sedimentary rock that is formed from the cementing of rounded cobble and pebble-sized rock fragments. Conglomerate is formed by river movement or ocean wave action. The cementing agents that fill the spaces to form the solid rock are silica, calcite or iron oxides. Coal. Coal is an organic rock that is formed from plant debris. The plant debris usually accumulate in a swamp environment. Coal is combustible and is often mined to be used as a fuel. Conglomerate. Coal. Metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rocks are formed deep in the earth where high temperature and heat can change rocks. Metamorphic rocks begin to form at 12 to 16 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface. The rock under the high pressure and heat for million years turns into a new kind of rock. Some examples of metamorphic rocks are marble, quartzite, slate and gneiss. Formation of metamorphic rocks. Marble. The word marble is informally used to refer to many other stones that are capable of taking a high polish. It is a non-foliated metamorphic rock that is produced from the metamorphism. Marble. Taj Mahal. It is composed primarily of calcium carbonate. Marble has many different sizes of crystals. White, red, black, mottled, banded, gray, pink and green are different colors of marble. Marble is much harder and needs to be polished when it is made. It is used to make building material, sculptures, sink tops and bathtubs, etc. Quartzite. Quartzite is sandstone that has been metamorphosed. They are dense, hard rocks, generally uniform in texture. Quartzite are snowy white, less often pink or gray. Quartzite. Slate. Slate is a very fine-grained metamorphic rock form composed of minute mica flakes. It has been extensively used for roof and floor tiles. It has been used for blackboards and is the standard material for the beds of pool tables. Slate rock. Blackboard. Gneiss. It is formed from granite and has got alternate light and dark bands of varying mineral composition giving it a striped look. It used as a building stone. Gneiss. Minerals. Do you know about the difference between a rock and a mineral? Minerals are the building blocks of rocks. Here are some of the basic characteristics of minerals. Minerals are inorganic, i.e., they are not alive. An example of a rock that is not mineral is coal. Coal is a substance formed from decayed plants and animals. Therefore, coal is not considered as a mineral. Minerals are found in the earth or are naturally occurring substances. They are found in dirt, rocks and water. Minerals are chemical substances. Some minerals like gold or silver are made of only one element. Other minerals, like quartz and calcite, are combinations of two or more elements. Coal, gold, quartz, calcite. Minerals are usually solid crystals. They have a number of flat surfaces in an orderly arrangement. About 2000 minerals have been found. Oxygen is part of many minerals. Minerals containing oxygen make up almost half of Earth's crust. Quartz is a common mineral. Other common minerals are feldspar, mica and hornblende. Many rocks are made of these common minerals. Some minerals are rare and expensive. They are called gems. Diamonds, rubies and emeralds are good examples of such gems. Diamond, rubies, emeralds. Psi facts. Minerals can be metallic or non-metallic. Gold, copper, aluminium are the examples of metallic minerals, whereas coal and petroleum are the examples of non-metallic minerals. Ores. Ores are naturally occurring material from which a metal or mineral can be extracted. Gold, silver, iron, coal and petroleum. Remains of dead and decayed animals and plants buried under the bed of soil and water for millions of years under high pressure and heat turn to coal and petroleum simultaneously. They are also called fossil fuel and black gold. Coal mines, petroleum extraction unit, magnets. Mineral which can attract some particular metals like iron, nickel, etc. are called magnets. Iron, nickel. Summary. Thousands of different types of rocks and minerals have been found on Earth. The Earth has 3 layers of rocks and minerals. These layers are mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Earth is made of 3 types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are formed deep inside of the earth. Granite, pumice, basalt are some examples of igneous rock. Sedimentary rocks are formed at the surface of Earth. Some examples of sedimentary rocks are sandstone, shale, limestone and conglomerate. Metamorphic rocks are formed deep in the earth. Some examples of the metamorphic rocks are marble, quartz and slate. Keywords. Rocks, material making up the Earth's crust. Igneous rock, rock formed by the solidification of molten magma. Sedimentary rock, rock formed from consolidated clay sediments. Metamorphic rock, rock altered by pressure and